Hello, my name is Todd Huffler. I'm here at NerdCon with Drop the Spotlight, and I'm here with Tim Blaney. He is the voice of Johnny Five from Short Circuit, and this little guy, Frank the Pug from Men in Black. How are we doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing good. How are you enjoying NerdCon?
I'm enjoying it tremendously. People are very, very nice here.
Oh, yeah. So how did your part as Johnny Five come about as the voice?
Okay, long story short, I work for a puppeteer named Tony Urbano. Mr. Urbano was hired by John Badham to bring Johnny Five to life on set as a puppeteer. I worked for Mr. Urbano. Mr. Urbano put me in charge of doing the voice on the set and doing the head puppeteering. And everybody seemed to like what I was doing, and they kept it. That's long story short.
That's awesome. And I know I was talking to you earlier, and you were talking about how the robot was so noisy that the actors actually had to go back into a sound studio and redub their lines.
That's correct. Anybody who had a scene with the robot needed to go, and they call it an ADR stage, automatic dialogue replacement. I don't know what's automatic about it. You have to actually do the voice. But yes, he was a animatronic, so he had motors and servos and things that went. So to get clean audio, they had to redub it. Yeah.
Awesome. So what was your favorite scene in either of the Short Circuit movies?
Oh, I think kind of the mountaintop scene from the first movie was kind of, I don't know, since it sort of proves that he was alive. And it was, there was some fun stuff up there, and, I just like that scene. It was,
Awesome. Do you have a favorite line as Johnny Five?
Hello, bozos. Also, hey, laser lips, your mama was a snowblower. Those are always fun.
That was definitely my favorite line, and I also like the scene where you turned the robots into like the Three Stooges, which was great. That was awesome.
I don't know. We had a bunch of puppeteers on that because it was choreographed because you had to do the slapping and stuff. So I think we had at least 3 puppeteers per robot. So it would be like 8 or 9.
Awesome. And how did the part of Frank the Pug in Men in Black come about?
Well, again, I was working for Tony Urbano, and he was hired by Rick Baker to coordinate all the puppeteering. And Rick heard me do his voices and said, well, I think what we'd like to do to make Frank talk is put an actor in pug makeup. And so he said, I think, Tim, you can do the voice. We'll put you in pug makeup. We'll film it, and then we will map it onto the footage of Frank. And so they made a pug makeup for me. They gave me pug teeth, and they filmed me doing the lines, and I don't have a photograph of me in pug makeup. Now, ultimately, they ended up just CGing it, doing it digitally, the movement of the lips, but they used the footage that they shot of me doing the lines with pug teeth and a snout, and they used that as reference. So the digital animators were able to use that as reference.
That is great. What was your favorite interaction of Frank the Pug?
The favorite interaction? Well, like in the scenes that he was in? Oh, of course. Actually, I think the one that I get, all the time, and it's why he's even a continuing character, is his very first line, that it's such a great setup. You think that the newspaper salesman is the alien, it's so obvious. You don't like it, you can kiss my furry little butt. It's just quintessential Frank.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Tim. This has been great. So this has been awesome. They said he's part of my big childhood with Short Circuit, all-time favorite movie, all-time favorite robot, really. And this is Todd Huffler with Drop the Spotlight, and we will see you at the cons.